breaking down the tribes. He didn't know all that, you know? Great. So, but yeah, like the brother said, it wasn't time yet because the Lord sealed it. All right. It said, which men delivered to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned.
Yeah,
saying,
it says to read, to ask for understanding. So when our people go for the answers, they cannot, because the person that's supposed to be the ones that have the answers, the so-called pastors, the ones that's in the churches. So when you go into them for the answers, they'll say, well, I can't break it down because the book is sealed. Or that wasn't given. That haven't been yet given.
That's right. That's right. That's the point. I failed to bring it up. The point, because some have argued, well, they had churches in slavery. Those are prophets of God, but no, they weren't bringing out the truth of what the scriptures does. They weren't breaking down the tribes. They weren't breaking down who Esau is. You know, none of that. They weren't breaking down the prophecies. All right. So those slavery churches and these churches today, they're not set up by God. Okay.
You got different jakes in the world. They got certain questions in their mind about like, what happened when you die? Do you go to hell? Or what happened now if you're retarded and you never did anything, you know, wicked or righteous because you're retarded? What happened? You know, why they born that way? So if that person's not in their mind to have discretion, what happened to their soul, their spirit when they die? You know, so it takes out here with these questions. And they'll go to the pastor, and guess what? The pastor don't have the answer. They'll be, well, I'll get back to you on that. But they don't have the answer.
That's right. That's right. It says, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth, and that's these people in the churches, man. Like we're bringing up Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackass, they come and pacify you, and then they, in the same sense, talk about God when they talk about Jesus Christ. But the thing is, they're not bringing out the truth of the matter, man. They're not bringing out the truth, all right? Because the truth of the matter is, that's not the Lord's name, and the Lord only came from one people. This knowledge is deep. It's not so simple like these churches play it to be. Amen. All right? People want to mock and amen and play games, but this is not a laughing matter. I'll take it. All right? When your water is turned off, let's see where the jokes, if you can see it simply amen. When you're not eating food, let's see if people are going to start joking around then. All right? But these churches, they don't have the truth. This knowledge is sealed to them. Okay? It says, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as his people draw near to me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me.
Yeah, that's what they songs and what they sayings. If loving God is wrong, I don't want to know what's doing right. You know what I'm saying? They'll say all these quotes and everything, but when it comes to serving the Most High, you know, they don't do anything to serve the Most High. They're just full of talk.
It says, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me.
Right, with their lips, they honor the Most High, and they'll talk, they'll sing songs, but have removed their hearts far from the Most High. Their hearts meaning their mind. So their mind is far from the Most High. They'll go to church Sunday, Monday, or soon as they leave church, they're smoking weed, setting up their next weekend to commit adultery. You know, they don't exercise the righteousness of the Most High. Go ahead.
God. But have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
Right, the fear towards the Most High is taught by the precept of men, meaning they have the misconception of the Most High. Like, what are some of the precepts of men? God don't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. Those are precepts of men. And that's not found in the Bible. Like, when I was young, I always heard God don't like ugly. And you thought that was biblical, but that's not in the scriptures. You know, so the fear towards the Most High is taught by the precepts of men. That's why Romans, was that 11? Is going about and establishing their own righteousness? I got something real quick. This Isaiah 30:20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall thy teachers be removed into, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. Meaning, when something pushed in the corner is being hid. So the Most High is saying that his teachers is going to be in plain sight, like what we're doing now. We're in plain sight. We're on 42nd and Broadway, and it says, "Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers." And that's how we came into this faith. You know, we've seen our teachers, beginning, you know, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We seen them teaching, and you know, we listened. Whether we walked by or we saw a video on Warstar or YouTube, and we started watching. And that's how it was with me. I stood up all night, like really. Some nights I would really break, you know, we call that breaking day, just watching videos. You just be like, you be glued, because everything you wanted to know, all the questions being answered. Yeah. So it says, thine eyes shall hear a word, thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. Yeah, because when you hear it, you know in your spirit is the truth. You know, it makes perfect sense. Like everything starts, you know, coming together. Like at one time, the world was just this big jigsaw puzzle, and we hear this truth. Everything just start, like the jigsaw puzzle start coming together, and you start seeing things clearly. So it says, thine eyes shall hear thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand, when you turn to the left. That's it on that.
I mentioned this earlier. This is Habakkuk 2:2. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And that's going into the prophets, the ancient prophets. And back in the day, they were inspired by the Most High to write what's in these scriptures, man. Right? They were inspired to write the stories, the history, and as well as the prophecy. Right? But back then, they didn't realize what those prophecies broke down to. But the men that are here today, we understand them, man. And we understand the main prophecy that's happening or about to happen is America being destroyed. All right? It says, verse 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And those visions represent those prophecies. And those prophecies are speaking right now. Okay? The wars, the rumors of wars, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, all those prophecies that are written years ago, thousands, hundreds of years ago, guess what? They're speaking now. Right? It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So there's not one prophecy that's going to be off that won't come to pass. Right. All right? All prophecies that are written by the ancient prophets, they will come to pass now.
Start to unfold.
Yeah, yeah. Right? It says, though it tarry, wait for it. So though it might seem like it's taking a long time to happen, wait for it. That's where patience comes in, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, it tells you in Revelation, here is the patience and faith of the saints. That's right. You know? So it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it would surely come, it would not tarry. Sorry.
That's why you got some guys that they fall away, because they lose patience, they lose faith, and they start, like, in the back of their mind, or deep in their subconscious, they start thinking this thing's not gonna ever happen. You know, because like a couple weeks of far back, we looked into the word faith. And we looked into the word faith, which means go for the word fidel. It means to actually trust. To actually have trust in the Most High. So you in a situation where your back is against the wall, and are you going to trust? Are you going to trust in the Most High? That's where faith comes in. When you actually have trust in the Most High. You got it?
Yeah. That was it.
All right, this is Ecclesiastes 22. I read that 7. So whoso teacheth a fool is as one that glueth a potsherd together. Now when a potsherd breaks, you have some people that attempt to glue it together, and they glue it together, what happens? That piece or them broken parts fall right apart. That's the same as teaching the fool. Because you teach that fool, and what happens? That knowledge just leaks right out of him. And it says, and as he that waketh one from a sound sleep. So it says, as he that waketh one from a sound sleep. And when a person sound sleep, and what they call that? REM sleep? When you really REM sleep, when you like deep in your sleep and you dreaming, you try to wake somebody out of that state. What happens when you wake up? All they want to do is go back to sleep. You wake somebody out, they wake up cranky. They might throw a punch at you. Yeah, they might throw a punch at you, you know, for trying to wake them up. You're like, yo, wake up, get out of here, man. Trying to sleep. And that's the attitude of our people. The majority of our people that's not really like. So it says, yeah, and as he that wake one out of a sound sleep, because they don't want to wake up. They're only concerned with staying asleep. That's why you have the American dream. For you to be in a dream, you gotta be what? Asleep. And you live in this illusion that they think is a reality. Like in the movie The Matrix, when Neo, when he woke up to the fact that his whole life was all based off a computer simulation, and everything he thought was real, everything he experienced was all computer simulation. And the same thing here, everything's an illusion. Having family, having a woman, having children, that's an illusion. You don't get to enjoy it. You know, you can't put 100% trust into your woman because they in the world, and they not righteous. So you got people that fall out for their woman or for an illusion, you know, or think the riches of this world. Because you can get all the money in the world, but guess what? Still under the curses. You go to a nice hotel, and they calling the police to double check if the credit card is not stolen. Oh, you getting fucked up service because the color of your skin, and being an Israelite. So you can't escape the curses. So the world is all the illusion. That's all.
That's right. And matter of fact, I get it. Romans 13 and 11, man. Right? Yeah, get it. Romans 13 and 11. You know? That's why the time now is for our people of the predestination, right? Our people are the predestination or the elect. It's time for them to awake, right?
Right, Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is a hard time to awake out of sleep.
Right, and that's directed at so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It's time to wake out of that bullshit American dream, because really it's an American nightmare, you know. And pretty soon the Most High is gonna wake you up out of that nightmare and destroy this whole society, man. Okay? So that's the reason why we're out here. We're out here to compel the elect and to condemn the wicked, which the wicked consists of 2/3 of our people also. That's right. Okay? You got a lot of our people that are gonna die here in America, are gonna die here when this society falls, which is gonna be done by the Most High. You know? So it's high time to, and how does one awake out of sleep? You have to acknowledge, okay, your true identity, which is a Hebrew Israelite, man. Our people, you are not a so-called Negro. You are not a so-called African. Those are all names or identities given to us by slave masters, man, which are gonna be put into slavery very soon. I'm talking about, you got that slave sign? I'm talking about the so-called white race, man. They are about to pay for the atrocities that they have put upon our people, man. Our people, I'm referring to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Most High is about ready to avenge us for all the wickedness that have been done to our people for years and years and years. Right? So you can read that again?
Yeah.
So this scripture is directed at you, right? Read that.
Romans 13:11.
Right.
And that knowing the time,
Right?
that now is a hard time to wake out of sleep.
Right, now it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Because this society, as you know it, is about to fall. And the Most High is going to do it. Right? You know?
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Right, because one wants to ask about salvation, right? When are we going to be saved? We are going to be saved. Matter of fact, get Matthew 24. Get Matthew 24 from me. When about salvation. Him that lives unto the end.
But yeah, go to that.
Him shall be saved. Right, because that's what I said to me. I'm not going to Matthew 20. It's like 12 verse. It's like 12 verse. Right. I can't hear you. Again, you're going to This is about the Most High allowing our people, right? Where's it? Oh, yeah. This is about our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being allowed by the Most High to get vengeance upon the people that put all the curses upon us, all the wicked atrocity upon us. The Most High is getting ready to judge this place called America, and He's going to do it via these nuclear missiles. Okay? So one wants to ask, well, damn, how do we get saved from it? How do we get out of it? Because all of America, there's going to be a point in time where America is going to be destroyed. The Most High is going to totally destroy America. So one would ask, how do I get saved out of it, right? Read Matthew. Yeah. I think it's verse 12.
Matthew 24 and 12?
Yeah. It says,
Okay, yeah, I'll start from 12. It says in Matthew 24 and 11, it says, I'll start from 11. It says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Right. So this is the Lord speaking to the disciples, and the disciples asked them, when you return again, what are the signs? What are the signs going to be? Right? And He's telling them right now. Read that.
And many false prophets shall rise,
right,
and shall deceive many.
Right, and deceive many. That's happening now. You had a lot of false prophets deceiving our people. We were just talking about one of them, Martin Luther King. Right? He was a false prophet, man. He was set up by the white man to deceive our people, to pacify us, to make us believe that the so-called white man we could coexist. When the Most High, from the beginning, He separated us, man. A lot of people don't realize that the Most High is a racist. I'll prove it in the scriptures. A racist means what? You're about your people. The Most High only cares for the Israelites. That's it. Right? So read that again.
It says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Right, and that's happened now. You've got a lot of people that still believe that Martin Luther King was a righteous man. When he was wicked. He was a nigga set up by the elites, right?
And not only that, you got prophets, you got people, because we are the Hebrew Israelites, according to the scriptures. The 12 tribes of Israel here.
Can I ask you something? So who are the 12 tribes?
I'll just play it to me. You just cut me off, brother. But that just shows, you might not get it. So I'll just continue. Matthew's 24, verse 12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, and the love of many shall wax cold, man. You got in Chicago, that it surpassed all type of records for killing black on black crime, right? The love of many shall wax cold, man. Niggas don't know that. And also, that was a curse. You had asked who are the Israelites? The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the Israelites. And it tells you a prophecy that the love of many between these people will wax cold.
Yeah, because, he went into, there could be many false prophets. You know what the word prophet means? What about you? What the word prophet means?
If you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know, just say you don't know.
Just tell them.
Well, like you break down the word prophet, pro means before, Fasad means to say. You know, he put the words together. Prophet, it means to say before, through the inspiration of the Heavenly Father, the Most High, the God of the Bible. So just like Isaiah, he was a prophet. Why? He spoke of things that was going to occur before it happened. Ezekiel, Hosea. And guess what? Those are so-called Negroes. They was Israelites. But contrary to what people believe, the world have a misconception that the Israelites or the Jews are so-called white people. But according to the Bible, they're all dark-skinned, well, not all dark-skinned people, but like, they are the so-called minorities. Like, that's what we have the sign here. Yeah, go ahead. That's what we are here for, to teach. You know? But guess, this is the thing. Because the Most High, the Heavenly Father, He's gonna bring destruction upon this earth. But then he also have a plan. There's the elect, these people that's gonna receive this word that's also gonna get delivered. But there's also the ones that's not gonna receive this word, they're gonna get caught up inside of destruction. So that's what we teach them. You know, that these people are the Israelites and Heavenly Father is gonna bring World War III. And before the nuclear war occurs, there's also going to be an economic collapse. An implementation of the microchip. You know, mandatory. If you don't receive the chip, they're going to be the death penalty. That's what we teach them. We get the martial law sign. This is going to be big.
Where you guys from? What's your nationality?
West Ghana.
Okay. So the west side, I can tell, but the west side of Africa, a lot of Israel, they fled over there from, because we first fled from there from Israel in, 75, 70 AD. You know about the Vespasian who seized Israel, and right around that time, I think that was around 75 AD, 70 AD, and they they migrated into west side of Africa, the Israelites. Right? So a lot of people in the west side of Africa, there are Israelites. You know, they have the spirit. Their spirit of the people on the west side of Africa, their spirit, and you can clarify, are different from the people of other parts of Africa, like the Ethiopians or the Watusis or the Zulus. You don't have the same spirit.
The slaves that came to the United States of America were part of Africa was their book, the west coast of Africa. So in all honesty, the same people that was brought here during slavery, are the same people that's there now on the land. So we're the same nation of people. And when you look at these people on the side right here, when the touch out sign, that's what got yo. Is it over there?
Yeah, touch out sign.
The people that's on this sign right here, if you look at this sign here, in all honesty, they possess different types of talents that other people don't possess. When you watch the NBA, who's that dominated by?
Who is it dominant right now?
Yeah, who's dominated? What race?
You talking black color.
What about NFL? And I'm not talking about what color, I'm talking about what
You're talking the people is black.
What about hip hop music?
Hip hop music?
What about dancing?